Hello and welcome to Jumpin' Johnny Gaming Retro Walkthroughs. Go to Algiers and head all the way left to speak to the shopkeeper, but you won't get much information unless you have proof.
Excuse me.
Take the mask and then exit to the world map all the way to the right.
Do you know where to find Omar Al-Jabbar?
Yeah, the shop nearby behind...
Excuse me.
Yes?
You know where to find Omar Al-Jabbar?
Omar, his pitiful excuse for a shop is down the alley here.
Excuse me.
What can I do for you? Wait 1 minute. So you think you can just stroll out of here without paying?
Well, how much does it cost?
That mask? On second thought, you can have it. It's been scaring away all my best customers.
Well, here we are.
Follow Sophia to the hotel room and go to the left corner and open the cabinet and take the torch and the bed covers and open the fuse box. This is all in preparation for later. Now go back outside the hotel.
I don't think that'll work.
The next goal is to find Mr. Trottier. You will have to quickly talk to people and ask them if they are him or if they know him. Some people will describe him. You're looking for a man in a brown suit, grey hair and wearing a gold label.
Trottier?
Sorry, no.
Hey there. Can you tell me where to find Monsieur Trottier?
Non, désolé. But he always wears a flower in his lapel.
Excuse me. Can you tell me where to find Monsieur Trottier?
Non, désolé. but he always wears a flower in his lapel.
Excuse me. Are you Alan Trottier?
Oh, perhaps. Who's asking?
Do have to pick specific conversation paths if you want him to go to the hotel room with Sophia. You have to be respectful and humble. Introduce yourself as Indiana Jones and you are a professor, and talk about the Atlantean artifacts. He will then ask you a question that you can read in the Plato's Lost Dialogue book. He will ask you one of 4 random questions. He asked me, when were the many freaks of nature created? The answer is when the celestial spheres were well aligned. The answer to the 3 other questions are shown in the right corner.
Of cups, which drove me outside for some air. And here I bump into you. Ah, what good fortune.
I've heard you deal in Atlantean artifacts.
Aha, my reputation precedes me. I fear my business competitors will stop at nothing. To prove they didn't hire you, answer me this. When were the many freaks of nature created?
When the celestial spheres were well aligned.
Yes, excellent. Obviously, you know Plato's Lost Dialogue well. How can I help you?
Then pick Follow Me, Sophia, will read your fortune, and then come on, take a chance.
Follow me and Madame Sophia will read your fortune.
Oh, this is a big step. I'm not sure.
Come on, take a chance. She's right here in the hotel.
I don't need this woman's counsel. I don't need anything, but I'm curious.
Ask Sophia to keep him busy, then switch the lights off at the fuse box, then use the following 3 items in this order: the bed covers, the torch, and then the mask.
Can begin. Let's move on.
The lights. What happened to the lights?
I think Narab Sal is trying to signal us. Oh, I feel the presence of Narab Sal approaching us.
Go back to Algiers and then to the shopkeeper to show him the sunstone when in the dialogue.
Wait for me!
Excuse me again.
Yes?
I'm really interested in Atlantis.
And I really need some reason to take you seriously.
I've got this stone.
Stone, you say? Let's see it.
Here it is. Take a look.
After the failure of the camels, you will need to use a hot air balloon. First, the shopkeeper asks you to trade the mask for something. I don't think the object matters, but I did it for the sunglasses. Go all the way to the right and up the stairs, and you will see the balloon that you have to get. And the balloon keeper will tell you that you need a ticket.
Make an offer.
You will also need a knife to steal the balloon.
This baseball, it's been autographed by your country's Lou Gehrig. Well, how about these charming shaded spectacles? With these, a man can stare straight at the sun.
I'll take them.
You've made a good exchange, Effendi.
Hello there.
If you have ticket, you see sights. If not, you don't.
Head back down and talk to the beggar. He requires some food, and he is the one that has the ticket. You get the food from the grocer, but he will want a specific item. And what you have to do is you keep trading what the shopkeeper gives you. I started with the sunglasses, and keep going back and forth. The grocer will give you some clues on what he would like, and eventually the shopkeeper will give you the right item.
I've seen worse. Today I'm offering a discount. Give me food and I'll give you a free gift. Now let me get back to work, please.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I'd like to make another squab offer.
I'm listening.
I'll give you my fine leather jacket for a squab.
In this heat, don't be absurd.
To make another squab offer.
I'm listening.
Squab for these spectacles, even Steven.
I'm sorry, Effendi, but I cannot make that trade. Although that shade of black fits perfectly in my house.
Hold the squab. I'll be back later. Excuse me again.
Yes?
Can I trade my spectacles for something else?
Do you have anything in mind?
Something dark. Maybe black would be good.
Anything else?
Make an offer.
Well, how about this decorative black veil? It goes with anything.
I'll take it.
You've made a good exchange, Effendi.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I'd like to make another squab offer.
I'm listening.
Would you trade me a squab for this black veil?
I'm sorry, Effendi, but I cannot make that trade. Though it is a pleasant color.
Hold the squab. I'll be back later. Excuse me again.
Yes?
Can I trade my veil for something else?
Do you have anything in mind?
Something dark. Maybe black would be good.
Anything else?
Make an offer.
Well, how about this wondrous ebony comb? It was last owned by Mata Hari herself.
I'll take it.
You've made a good exchange, Effendi.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I'd like to make another squab offer.
I'm listening.
This ebony comb for one of your squabs, okay?
This gift will save my marriage, Effendi. And it's so color coordinated. Here, have a squab.
Thank you.
To get the knife, talk to the knife thrower, and he wants an assistant. Offer to be his assistant, but he wants a woman. Talk to Sophia and tell her to be the volunteer. Convince her by going through all the dialogue. She will then get close to the knife thrower
Yes?
and then push her. Then she will complete the knife sequence and you will get the knife.
It's refreshing to see such spirit. But my assistant must be a woman. Show business, you know.
Listen,
What?
I think you should volunteer to help the knife thrower.
No, you don't, Jones. Idea of a friendly nudge.
Please, it's perfectly safe.
You never give up, do you?
I just think you should learn something about the local culture, up close.
You call this cultural? I better not get too close.
Excuse me,
Yes?
are you absolutely sure I can't help you?
You're not a woman, Effendi.
Sophia,
What?
we won't get anywhere until you volunteer.
Stop trying to push me into this.
Please, it's perfectly safe.
What's with you anyway?
You gotta see this genius in action.
Really? I don't know. Those knives look dangerous.
I don't think that'll work.
Oof!
Look here, ladies and gentlemen. A volunteer.
I'd rather not. It doesn't look very appetizing. Hello there.
Back again, eh?
How's business?
I've seen worse. Today I'm offering a discount. Give me food and I'll give you a free gift. Now let me get back to work, please.
I already have it.
Then go back to the beggar and give him the squib to get the ticket. Go up to the balloon, show the keeper the ticket, then when you're in the air, cut the rope to get free. First, I quickly landed so I can save and get used to the controls. To land the balloon, you keep clicking vent hydrogen quickly.
I'd like a balloon ride. Here's my ticket.
A valuable all-day pass. Today the skies are yours, Effendi.
We're free! Aren't you coming?
I'll stay here and watch the balloon.
The desert area is a 3x3 grid. The dig site is at a random spot. And to find out where exactly which area it is, look out for camps and enter and speak to the people. and they will say one of three things. It is considerably, and they will say a direction where it is. That means it's 2 screens from that position. If they just say a direction, that means it's 1 screen away from that direction. And if they say you are very close to the site, that means you are in the right spot. Once you get that dialogue, a red X will appear on the map, and then go to that spot and you will get shot down.
Must be an updraft here. Must be an updraft here. Stay here and guard the balloon. Hello there.
Salam, Effendi.
You ever hear of a place called Atlantis?
No, Effendi.
What do you make of this map?
This X is to the south and to the east.
Thanks for the information. The only mark on this map is one big X. Stay here and guard the balloon. Hello there.
Salam, Effendi.
What do you make of this map?
This X is a little to the south and to the east.
Thanks for the information.
Sophia has fallen down a hole. Head to the back of the dig site and go down the ladder to get down to a very dark area. You will have a touch option instead of lookout option. At the bottom will be a hose pipe to pick up, and just behind Indy at the front of an area is a sharp wooden thing. Pick it up for the ship rib, a very handy item you will be using.
It's either a hose or a sleeping snake. I hope it's a hose. It feels like a sharp stick of wood.
Just to the right, near the table, is a clay jug to pick up. At the bottom middle is a generator that needs some gasoline to run. So exit back to the top of the dig site and go to the vehicle on the right hand side. Open the gas tank and put the pipe in, and then use the jar with the pipe to fill it up.
This feels like a wall. It feels like a portable generator. I better not get too near that hole. I might fall in too. That's where the gas is. That's enough. The jar is full.
Return to the generator, open the metal cap, and then use the jug to fill it up, and then look around for the on switch to switch the generator on.
Now it's open. I don't think that'll work. I've emptied a jar into the pipe.
Once the lights are on, pick up the wooden leg that's on the table on the right, use the ship rib to clear the rubble on the right.
It's a crumbling rock wall. There's a mural behind this crumbling rock.
For the right combination to open the door, you have to look in the Book of the Lost Dialogue, and on the third paperclip will be a clue about the Sunstone, one of 4 randomly generated clues. Mine was the hot sunlight bathed in the tall horns, which means when I insert the wooden peg and then the sunstone, I move the noon sun to the top and press the button in the middle to open the door. Now remember this, you'll have to do this 2 more times in this act. Once you get your clue, it will always be that combination. The other clue solutions are at the top left.
I didn't do anything. Sophie.
Get the sunstone back and then turn off the generator and pick up the spark plug and return to the car. Open the hood, use the spark plug and the distributor cap, close the hood and use the vehicle to get to the next section.
Got it. It's too heavy to pick up. I better turn the generator off first. What do you know? A perfect fit. It fits. Let's book passage to Crete, Sophia.
You can put the sunstone on the pedestal on the right, but we need to get the moonstone to open the entrance. Go to the far left to get to the excavation site. Cross the bridge and head left to pick up the surveyor's instrument, and then head down to the excavation site. And there will be many doors to enter, and you are looking for a mural so Indy can interact with it, and this will activate the next sequence.
Well, that didn't do anything. It's an ancient diagram of some kind. There's a bull's head, horns, and tail. The lines appear to converge on that circle. Could the circle be one of the stone discs?
Now you have to look in this area for rocks that you can pull, and it's random. So you have to slowly look at every rock in this area and able to interact with it. And then you can pull it. You are looking to find the bull's tail statue and the bull's horn statue.
They won't move. They won't move. I can't pick that up. It's a pile. The stones look loose. There's a statue here.
Now put the surveyor's instrument in the bull's horns and move it until it's on the left horn. The outer sticks move it lots and the two buttons in the middle moves it a little. The two horns that are sticking out are circled. Once it's in the correct position, you will see the X line up. Then do the same thing on the bull's tail and line it up to the right horn. And then you will get to see the X on the excavation site. And then use the ship's rib to dig out the moonstone.
I see the left horn. I see dirt. I see a wall. I see the right horn. Hello, what's this? I'm not going to lug that around anymore. Hey, there's a stone disc down here. It's got a hole in the middle and little moons carved into the surface. It must be one of the moonstones Plato wrote about.
Return to where you put the sunstone on and put the moonstone on top. Now remember the clue from the sunstone, as that still applies on here, which for me was the noon sun at the top. And for the moonstone clue, look at the lost dialogue, and again it can be one of 4 clues. For me it was the darkest night healed by the full moon. So the full moon has to be lined up with the darkness that's on the sunstone. The other 3 clues are on the top left corner.
What do you know? A secret door. I better not forget the stones.
Enter the door to enter the labyrinth. You will notice 3 statue faces. Pick up 2 and then enter the door on the right, and then with your whip grab the last statue face and the door will shut.
Stay away from the door.
Unsure if the layout in the labyrinth is different per playthrough, but you're looking for an area that has a tall statue in the middle. I went up, right and left. Have you and Sophia stand in the middle, and it's a lift that brings you down to the floor below. You will find Sternhat dead at the bottom. Take his staff and the world stone, then look at the waterfall on the right, and you will discover a chain behind it, and then climb it to reach the previous room.
On, Indy.
It must be a primitive elevator of some sort.
I always thought Mr. Otis invented the elevator.
Yeah, well, this is our floor.
Watch out!
Oh, wait, that was our ride. It's his note. Let him keep it. It's our old friend, Professor Sternhardt. Looks like he's starved to death.
How awful!
I guess he knew a lot more than he let on.
But not quite enough, apparently.
Yeah, we'll starve too if we don't find a way out of here. This is the World Stone that Sternhardt swiped in Tikal. How nice. Wait, there's a chain running up behind the waterfall. It must be holding the elevator's counterweight.
Hold on, Jones. Where do you think you're going?
I'm climbing this chain.
You'd better come back.
Trust me. Ouch. I hate getting wet.
To get back down the lift, use your whip to yank the statue's head off, and that will be the weight you need. But before you head back down, head right, then the right-hand side door, and then on the left-hand side door. You will be in a room with a large switch. Put the 3 statue heads on the switch to bring it down and open the door. Enter the door, head through the top door, and follow it around to get to a room with a pulley and a gold box on the other side. Use the staff on the chock to loosen the pulley. Then head back down and go through the right-hand side door. And you can put the staff in the statue's mouth to activate the lift, and you will be brought up and you can pick up the gold box.
It's a wedge that keeps the counterweight from sinking. There, the counterweight is free. Going up? There are 2 more beads underneath it. I'll take them too.
Now it's time to return to Sophia. Head left, up, and the second door on the right. Head right, left, down the elevator, and then head through the door that's on the top left.
Da-de-dum. Sophia,
Yes?
what do we do now?
Let's keep looking for a way out of here.
Follow me.
Lead the way.
You have to convince Sophia to go through the crawl space to open the floor. Flattery doesn't get you anywhere, and telling her that we would end up dead, eventually admitting Indy is scared of snakes gets the job done.
Yes?
You look great in this light.
What's that supposed to mean? It's almost pitch dark.
Oh, yeah. Listen,
Yes?
let me boost you through that hole.
I'm not climbing through there. I'll bet it's full of spiders, or rats, or snakes.
Fine, we'll rot down here like Sternhardt.
I'm not worried. You'll think of something.
Sophia,
Yes?
come on, climb onto my shoulders.
I'd rather not.
What's the matter, scared of a few bugs?
You don't fool me, Jones. You're the one who's scared of snakes.
So what if I am?
So you admit it. We're really not going anywhere until I crawl through there, are we?
Afraid not.
Okay, boost me up. Watch those hands, Buster.
This section, all the doors loop around, and to find the next section, what you need to do is to use the amberfish to point the way, as it will detect orichalcum. But there's 2 sources. It will detect first the orichalcum that Indy is carrying, and the one in Sophia's necklace. First, open the gold box, and put the orichalcum in the box, and close it. Use the detector again, and it will point at Sophia. Convince Sophia to store away her necklace by letting her have the gold box.
Why, it's pointing at me. It isn't open. The orichalcum is now in the box. It's pointing at Sophia's necklace.
It must be detecting the orichalcum residue.
Listen.
Yes?
Can I borrow that necklace of yours for a while?
Why?
I think it's throwing off the orichalcum detector.
So?
So, I want to put Nurab Sal in a box.
Ha! Boxes will not hold him.
Listen.
Yes?
Your necklace is confusing the detector.
So?
So, we need to hide it.
You think so? Then say, Nurab Sal is a mighty king and his eyes see through.
Nurab Sal is a mighty king, and his eyes see through.
All right. I can't give you my necklace, but tell me your plan, and I'll try to help.
I want to put it in this gold box.
Okay, give me the box, and I'll put it inside. There, but just for a few minutes.
Thanks.
The room where a secret entrance can be found is random, so go through each door and use the amberfish, and D&D will say if it detects nothing or something. When you get to the right room and detect a secret entrance, use the ship rib to reveal it.
Anywhere. There must not be any orichalcum nearby. It's not pointing anywhere. It's pointing toward that blank wall in the back. Well, well, well.
Go through the revealed door and continue on to a small-scale model of Atlantis. Put the Sunstone, Moonstone, and the Worldstone in that order on the spindle, and remember where the Sun and Moonstone goes from the previous two puzzles, and the new one, the Worldstone. Again, look in your book. This time there's 8 clues that it can be. For me, it was a glorious sun blazing upon the Western Sea, which means the Western Sea picture has to align with the noon sun, which for me is at the top. The other 7 positions and clues are on the video.
Come on, door, move! Well, either Atlantis is a lot smaller than we thought, or we've found some kind of map or scale model.
Laid out just as Plato described it, in 3 concentric circles.
It's a stone disc with earthly images carved into it. It's open.
Go through the door and Sophia will be kidnapped. Make sure you hand all the stones to the Nazi or it will be game over. And then use the ship rib on the wall on the right to escape.
Sophia, where are you?
We've got her, you foolish Americaner!
Kerner, which rock did you crawl out from under?
I have no time to trade insults. Hand over the stones or you'll never see Miss Hapgood again.
Okay, take the stones. Just don't hurt Sophia.
She'll be perfectly safe in my custody.
Kerner! What a slimy toad. You know, I think one of the rocks is starting to move.
Go to the submarine, go up to the hatch and open it, and then pick the first dialogue to knock the captain out.
Nothing there. I can't move it. I don't think that'll work.
Halt!
Uh-oh.
I'm the captain here, and I don't tolerate stowaways.
I'm not a stowaway, I'm a runaway.
We'll see about that. Where do you think you're going?
Use the intercom on the right and pick the first dialogue to send all the men to the very right of the sub. If you don't, it's game over when you go down the ladder. Pull the switch on the left and it breaks. Then go down the ladder and then go left. You might have noticed I have made a sandwich, but there's no reason to do so.
Wonderful, it snapped right off. I'll take a couple of slices.
Pick up the cup that's in the larder on the left, on the top right of the top shelf. Open the trapdoor on the floor and head down and right and speak to Sophia and tell her you have a plan.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Blah 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 blah.
Needles.
Blah 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 blah.
Thumb screws.
Sophia?
Indy?
Jones can't save you now, madam.
Wait. I'm getting a message. A message from Nurab Sal.
Nurab what?
An old friend from Atlantis. His spirit is calling me.
Can you get rid of the guard?
Alas, Nurab Sal is weak and far away.
Tell Nurab Sal that I've got a plan.
Nurab Sal is listening.
Just distract the guard for a while, okay?
Nurab Sal
Now you gotta get to the other side of the Nazi holding Sophia prisoner. So return to the ladder at the start and then climb further down. Pick the first dialogue to signal Sophia to use the bucket to knock the officer out.
I don't see anything special about it.
Excuse me, Mr. Guard Person.
What is it now?
I was just wondering.
Yes?
Oh, it's probably nothing.
I order you to finish your sentence. Who are you? Talk fast, and I'd better like your tone of voice, or you're a dead man.
I'm Indiana Jones. Who are you, Buckethead?
Buckethead? What kind of insult is that?
I'll let Sophia explain it to you.
Indy!
Head right to listen into a conversation to find out where the stones are being kept. Then head back up the ladder and then left and down the trapdoor. You will see some liquid just slightly to the left. It's acid. Fill it up with the cup.
Aren't you coming?
I'll just stay here and make sure Sleeping Beauty doesn't wake up.
Okay, the mug is full of acid.
Then head back to the starting ladder, head right, open the trapdoor at the end and head down, and use the acid with the safe to melt it, and you can get the stones.
It's full of corrosive battery acid.
Now it's time to operate the sub. We have to find and activate the 4 switches around the sub. For the first one, go to where Sophia is, and to the right is a plunger you can take. And remember that lever that broke at the beginning of the subsection. Head back up there and put the plunger in, and that's the first switch found.
Orichalcum bomb? Incredible. Robot slave? I hadn't thought of that. Flying cow! Go on.
Hey,
What?
what do we do now?
Let's get those stones out of Kerner's quarters and locate the underwater entrance to Atlantis Kerner claims is near here.
Who knows? It might come in handy. It fits.
Head down where Sophia is, and next to her is a wheel that you can unlock with the small key from the safe, and this is the second switch.
Now it's unlocked. That doesn't quite work.
Then head up the ladder and head left, and the final two switches are there, and you just have to interact with them to show up. And with all four switches available, you can guide the sub.
That doesn't quite work. That doesn't quite work.
To complete Act 2, you have to park the sub in the entrance to Atlantis. The entrance to Atlantis is random and can be any open door in the sea area. Mine was in the bottom right section, and it's so fiddly, and you have to reverse in as well. Because it's not proper 3D, it's really hard to line up the sub with the different section sort of cliffs representing different depths. It's hard to get the sub right at the forefront and line it up. So the four controls you have from left to right. The first lever is making the sub go up and down. The second, the wheel, when turned, makes the sub closer or far away. This is the most frustrating control, as it turns the sub as well. The third switch reverses your sub, supposedly, when the sub has stopped, but it never worked for me, so I had to do it without that switch. And the last control is speed, with the top being the fastest, and clicking all the way down to stop the sub. The aim is to line up the sub with the open door, and then reverse in.
Amazing. We're hundreds of feet below sea level, yet there's enough air pressure to keep the water out. How's it possible?
Welcome to Atlantis, Indy.
If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, where there are more complete retro walkthroughs, plus achievement and trophy guides, secrets and tips from the latest releases. Thanks for watching.